Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Well, great. Thanks, Emily. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good, good. So it's your 5 minutes with. I'm going to set my stopwatch, and we're going to find out a little bit about you. The watch is being set. Here we go. So tell us all about you. What do you envisage your time with stations being? We want to know everything, really. First and foremost, start at the beginning. How do you get involved with stations?
So I came through the postgraduate bursary scheme at the Stationers in 2019. So I did a master's in publishing at a UCL, and uh, I had to, in order to do that, move down to London, and I didn't really have the finances to do that by myself. So I applied for the bursary at the Stationers Company, and they, yeah, helped me on my start my career journey in publishing by granting me the bursary to help me study at UCL. So that's how I got into the Stationers Company originally.
Fantastic, fantastic. And your degree at UCL. Tell us a little bit about that. What does that entail?
Yeah, so I was always I know I used to be working in sales in Birmingham, just in loads of random sales jobs really. But then I got into book selling, um, and that got me interested in publishing. And I was looking for the courses to get in, ways of getting into publishing. Um, the masters in publishing at UCL seemed like the best option to me. And yeah, it was brilliant. It was a really great course, which taught me a lot about publishing itself, the background, the history first and foremost, which is so interlinked with the stations itself. And yeah, it really gave me the foundations to then grow into the career that now I'm really enjoying. Um, yeah, I met loads of good people there, and still very close friend with all the lecturers at UCL. Um, and yeah, I had very, very, very good time there. And it's really kind of set me up for the job that I'm now in.
Fantastic. And tell us about that job then.
So I work. I've been at a publisher called Duckworth Books for nearly 3 years. Actually, it's coming up to 3 years next month. Yeah, and it was my first job in publishing. It's a small independent publisher based in Richmond, in West London. It publishes mainly trade non-fiction and a little bit of fiction as well. And we're only a small team, but we're small but mighty, and we've had a great year. And yeah, I've kind of grown with the company. I started off as just simply a publishing assistant in 2020 during the pandemic, and now yeah, I've worked my way up to kind of recently a managerial position, and I'm loving it. It's been a brilliant job, uh, and yeah, it's really kind of this year has been incredible. So last night I was at a the Sports Book Awards, Oval Cricket Ground.
Very
Or
exciting.
yeah, and for a book called Scheisse, We're Going Up by Kit Holden. It's about a football team in Germany, in Berlin, called Union Berlin, and they've had a
Yeah.
remarkable journey. And that's the first book kind of I've edited and worked on all the way through. And yeah, it got shortlisted for Sports Book Awards. It didn't win, unfortunately, but it was, even to be recognised was incredible. And yeah, that was really, really what I kind of hoped to achieve when I kind of went into publishing, was to find a book that I was really passionate about and build it from the start up. And yeah, it was really amazing to celebrate with the author uh, last night, who's now a really good friend of mine. Um, yeah, for me, that's so I've gone on a little bit of a kind of a tangent there, but for me, that was when I got into publishing, is what it was all about. Was finding a book that I think people would love, and then getting it recognised for the brilliance that it is. And yeah, so that's what I kind of do now. I champion.
You're passionate about it. That's brilliant. I'm so pleased. Brilliant, brilliant. Now on to slightly different matters of young stations, because we have an exciting announcement. In the background, you've been co-chairing quietly for those that didn't know, Lewis as the chair of the Young Stationers for this year, because, drumroll please announcement, this summer you'll be officially taking over as chair of Young Stationers. So congratulations, that's really exciting news.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
And I understand the changeover will be at the annual dinner, which is on the 11th of August. If you haven't booked your tickets, please do, everybody. Yeah, and then also we've got the Masters drinks with Young Stations coming up in June. So that's a chance for everybody to come and get to know you before you officially take on your post. It's very exciting.
Yes, yeah, it's an exciting summer coming up for the Young Stationers. And yeah, it's an honour to be kind of co-chairing with Lewis, who's a incredible champion of the Stationers. So yeah, to be taking over as chair is amazing. I'm really looking forward to the challenge.
Fantastic. That's actually our 5 minutes up. Bang on. So congratulations. Good luck with chairship. And we'll see you on the 7th for the Young Stationers drinks with the Master.
That was amazing.
Cheers. Thanks, Will. Bye.